Alright, this is my review on the JM SR-16, and yeah, there's a lot of problems with this, and I haven't seen any videos on it, so I figured I should do it. Now, I've had it for a while, so that's why it's all custom and fucked up. So, yeah, I'm gonna get into this later, but yeah, first it's pretty cool. I like the gun because it is ambidextrous, but yeah, there's a lot of things wrong with it. So when I used the gun for the first time, I liked it. It was pretty solid. Don't mind the cheetah stuff on it, but yeah. And then it started having problems. I literally, first thing, it dropped on the ground, and literally, it broke. The metal broke on it in like the first day, and this is the second lower receiver I've had, not the first. So my brother dropped it and it broke in half, just the top part where the stock goes in, and so I got a new one. Then what happened was the select fire switch broke. It's under here, whatever, yeah, it's under here, so I had to replace that and get a new one, and the guy did a bad job, but anyways, it worked good. And then I've literally taken it to Airsoft about 7 different times, and they kept on replacing the hop up because it would shoot like 3 and then stop and 3, and finally I had a guy take a look at it, and I'll show you the parts in a second. So here's the parts. I had the cylinder and a bunch of other things replaced because it was terrible. I had the wiring done, I had a MOSFET, and I know a lot of things in here are custom, but there's no reason it should be doing this. So what I am saying to anyone, do not buy the JM SR-16. You will take it in, and I thought it was just me. I got a really bad gun, was pissed off about it, until I met a guy the other day. They got it at a game, and he said this same gun kept on having the exact same problems. And so I concluded that this is a terrible gun and a terrible brand. Do not buy from these people. Take a look at how I've had to jury rig it to get it to work. And it literally worked for one game before it broke. All the things in here I've been mostly replaced. I've literally spent about $200 in upgrades and repairs. And that's retail, it's $200, so there's no reason. I finally bought a KWA, but which actually shoots amazingly well. It's stable, so do not buy it. All the metal in here is really poor aluminum. Just, I don't know, there's bubbles in the metal, and yeah, I've had to replace the stock literally twice because the screw keeps on coming out. So yeah, I mean, I had a MOSFET and I had a Dean's installed, but yeah, that's because it wouldn't charge at all. So do not get it. I'm warning you. Do not buy this gun. This, I can't even, there's so many entry level guns you could buy that are way better than this. And I've learned from this experience is that I got it because it was full metal, for one, and I didn't really look into the brand because no one's ever heard of JM. And from what I've seen, this is terrible quality. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like. So one last comment on this gun. I'm not trying to bash them or anything, but the gun did not come with a manual. That's the first thing. The second thing, the gun had no markings on the box. It's literally a brown box. Like, I don't know. That's pretty unprofessional if you ask me. It's pretty sketchy. Nothing on it. So I'm just saying that I think anyone that's getting a gun should get something reputable. I mean, I'd rather have a JG than this thing. I'm just trying to save you guys money. And Yeah, it's not worth buying it. You can see what it looks like, and this is the second lower receiver. Second lower receiver. I mean, whatever. That's retarded. So yeah. Thanks for watching. So another thing on the FPS, literally every time I brought it in, the FPS would drop. It was at first started at like 380, then it dipped down around 240, and it continued on to the very end where it was 60, and they didn't even let me on the field with it. I was really mad after I spent 50 bucks on the repairs. So, yeah, not good at all. And the metal shouldn't be doing this. For one, I tripped, my face fell into a KWA, and it tore my face up. My flesh was all over the stock, and the KWA was fine. Yet this gets hit by a rotten piece of wood, and it fucking breaks in half. No, this is the last thing about the gun. The wiring, the reason why the MOSFET and there's new copper wiring in it is because, like, I don't know, the electricity burnt it, and it would have burnt a hole into it. I'm not very good with this. I mean, I can give you the full thing if you want to, but point is the wiring is bad. So, yeah, that's the last. Nope.